They played versus Vitality, so I think it's definitely an advantage to Leviatán. Let's not be silly. They have been performing very well over the last stage. But there's definitely still hope.
Guy's just up U-Haul by himself.
The China number ready.
Rewalking shower the whole time.
Attack side. This was where they only lost the pistol and every other round went their way versus Vitality.
This is actually really good for Trace, these positions.
The game is sort of ground to a halt. There's quite a bit of space taken by Fong Fong, but it's whether or not he can get anything done. The answer is no, but his teammates can.
What?
It's a bit of a shutdown. 4 versus 2 off rip. Pistol round could be online early on. TP by Mazzino. They know that he's here, and they're backing off.
You guys are brain dead. I get so excited.
Taking control instead.
We got Calm and Mazzino. There's a world.
Behind that box, 2 players tucked in. The cam's already reconfirmed the information. And that wall is causing a bit of a problem for Calm. Got to expend a lot of ammo to break that open, and they use it to bait in.
Oh boy.
Walking into the fight. A good start. But still that trap. 2 players stood in behind that box. And
too nice.
First to strike. Calm now left. In an uphill battle. A tough position. At least lands the first. But the time is ticking away. He has to get on that spike soon. Has to root these players out of position, and the double swing. Very close. But not close enough. It's 1-0 to the Chinese squad.
Yeah, I think the time had already gone, so that's why you see the forward in the early round. It's something that might have to be thought about, but of course, it's early days here for Leviatán.
And early round 2, you can see that Leviatán have stacked up A.
All 5 long B. They've picked the correct bomb site here.
Is ticking for Trace to get into B. Calm doing his best to slow them down. There is a rotation from Mazzino, but he'll be here too late to do anything. Walking out to the site. Just a pistol in hand, and he is quickly dealt with. The site now completely under Trace's control. The flank may be able to find some value, though, from Aspas and Tex. It is being watched, though. It's not going to be found for free, but a battle against these two could go either way.
We'll let you do a 50 gifted buyout.
Using the barrier is it just isolates players.
I'm
King
good.
is just having to wait at the moment because he's completely locked off from a teammate. It means that there's not an easy way back in, and in fact, we're going to see King just go in the other direction. Nice shot from Kai. Looking like they'll keep this one nice and clean unless there's some sort of mistake. And Texas' position could be that mistake. A gap left in the armor. A re-rotation. They've kind of got lost at where Con was, but the shot's not quite clean enough. Even still, Texas done fantastic work.
Yeah, good damage at the end of the day. No chance to defuse that spike.
Okay.
Players falling to it, all for the economy. A 2-0 start nonetheless, and 3 weapons carried.
Wow, using the net to take Octagon.
With this comp. The buy, though, it's not the best.
Good molly by Calm.
Be in play, and I think if they win this one,
wow,
it'll be a pretty impressive start. They've done a lot of damage, actually.
I respect how aggressive they are. Cypher walks up short by himself. See what I mean? Like, a really skilled player in that situation would just take the 1v1 because he knows he's good as fuck. Aspas just doesn't because he wants to play the odds, which is what makes him so good.
Orb taken, space taken, and it's going to slow down the round for Trace by quite a bit. When it comes to blow, they haven't really got the weapons. Instead, they're going to use the number to try to overwhelm that A site. 3 players stacked up, though, and big players at that. Aspas, the first line of defense, and he's going to get an opportunity as this smoke fades.
40 seconds on the clock. Execution now.
Nice shot.
Beginning, but King, as we saw last time out.
Yeah, there's no shower lurk, which makes it so hard for these guys.
Isolate the rotation, make it a little bit harder, but the players on site are already doing an impressive job from Leviatán.
What?
There is a trade back from BNK, at least making it competitive.
And they're starting to get some of these sonic sensors up, trying to throw in a curveball in case Leviatán get aggressive and take some space.
Good job, man. Just picking them apart.
The spike needs to get
They're just stuck here.
That swing can come in from back. 8 seconds now, and they're isolated.
Oh my god, Kami is still flanking.
Until the round is over. 2-1 we go. Leviatán have bought right back.
He's got Thrush.
Now, though, we're gonna have the buyback.
Yank one away, so he's going for the long orb.
Right now. Gonna be
oh, they know they're gonna go for the long orb, so they have a trap for it.
First match, who had a fantastic performance.
Big battle from Mazzino. The sprays through the orb, doing damage. Fong Fong sent back the other direction, but most of that was the decay.
Well, that could have gone slightly better.
Round, but
that's okay.
Any of that
Are they gonna refight it?
Sent out to seize it back. And nobody up close. Trace Definitely want to take control of that area now, but in comes the Thrash and sends
Good
them back
job.
yet again.
Just to scare them off. They don't want them to get this orb.
For the late round, but it's used to get Mizzino into position
I
alongside
love
the
that they don't
orb,
give
and
up long
Texas
B like
jump spotting
this.
it. This is a
So
big
annoying
play
for them.
From Leviatán. And Mizzino might be able to catch someone off guard as a result, and he does. The orb back up, and he can get right out
And he
of there.
killed Sky as well, the guy that was going for the orb in the first place.
Heibei's going to be the man trying to lurk back through. But this is also going to be checked.
Actually, gorgeous play.
No, it's not. Whoops. Well, you know, it happens to the best of us. It's not going to work out
Just
this
perfect
time.
by Lev there.
Long again. Can't quite make it up the box. And in fact, we're going to see a late
30
rotation.
seconds left to hit the A site. And they kept Showers control. It's over. This round's fucked. That is perfect.
Still seeing one player outside B. Yeah,
They still have nade and Molly. King has Molly. Yep.
Molly now to slow them down even more. And with 15 seconds
Aspas still has his nade to stop plant.
Trace have to try to fight for this space, and the nade's gone in. That is going to take Fung Fung off the plant, drop the spike.
It's
and
a
with that, the
fucking
round
joke.
Already secured. A follow-up from Aspas gets
This is
another
literally
nade,
boring
and
to
there
watch
is no
this.
chance even saving
We
the
should just
weapon
call
now
it,
for
guys.
Kai.
Let's just end the
Nearly
stream now.
impossible.
Delaying for so long, they had no choice but to go back to A, where both players have utility to stop the
They
plant.
were signing champions winners. Of course, we knew where this was going to head, but the synergy wasn't there, and that is what has happened a lot through stage 2. Com already
Oh
under
my god,
pressure,
guys.
but he's
Oh my
thriving
god.
with it.
Talk about this.
Chat, like, honestly, I want to gift
Keeps
100
this
to
up,
you
that
guys.
won't last long. 7-2 already. Big kills, shutting down what could have been a flood straight out of Hookah and sending Trace to the other side of the map. They're hoping that Bianchi
Like, I want to
can
do
find the
it,
space in
but
the
like,
meantime. But even
fuck, it's just
walking out
not.
here, you
This
can see
game
it's being
is an
watched by King.
obvious result
He's been
here.
good at just finding his pick, punishing the space taking on this site. Now it's Tex that's swapped in for him, with the smokes being set up as we speak. And Tex ain't missing a beat. Nice clean kill. Kai low HP, just outside the bath, and the swing up top from Aspas. That is going to close him out. All left into the hands of just one.
Nobody died.
Brimstone of locking. He's going to have a tough time with this Sheriff in hand and the spike on the site.
Yeah, any damage he could do here would be nice, but with the smoke fading, it's going to end
Flawless.
up back-to-back flawless rounds.
Calm has ult now
Leviatán.
for another gun round.
After the pistol and follow-up, does seem like they found their...
That was what made them pump the
You
brakes
definitely heard
twice
that.
on their B execution a few rounds ago, leading to the time being the main enemy. Now again, there's a player tucked in the corner. This time they'll clear it. And
That
Bianchi's the
flash
one to find
hits
it.
Aspas?
Doubling up in the battle. Seekers go out. Tex in trouble.
Really?
And it's Bianchi's triple that gets the B site for Trace. A 4 versus 2 as a result, and a plant almost guaranteed.
Well, they got to get the spike back, but it's not going to be easy. Already having to destroy.
I can't believe that flash actually hit him.
Slowing them down, but that's all it's done. Slow them down.
Double sensors.
And already,
Yank,
well,
what a fucking round from
Bianchi
you,
is
buddy.
looking for a little bit more. You can see comms dissipated to the other side of the map, but he might meet
Oh,
Kai.
you ain't saving this,
Waiting
brother.
there on that lurk.
Oh,
A
yes, you
late
are.
Lurk, but Com expects it. That might just allow him to hold on to the rifle. The thing is, though, we already mentioned it. The last couple of rounds were squeaky clean for the side of Lev, so I really wouldn't mind if he goes hunting.
That was a
Tries
good
to
setup
drop
by
the
Lev
weapon. He's
too,
gonna have
but
max
Aspas getting
cash.
blind should never happen there.
Heibei's little sonic sensors doubled up on that.
Good clear
choke
by
point.
Bianchi too.
You take a fight against the player, well, even if you go down, your teammates got the trade with the stun, and if they break the first sensor, the second one hits them while they shoot at it. So, absolutely gorgeous, tough to deal with, and Calm,
Got
just
him.
like you said,
Oh, he
went
almost
out
aced.
to try to punish, but it's him.
I think they proved themselves very early on. FPX had that sort
Same
of
thing?
worthiness that I still think
Just another B
underrated
split.
as a squad. But I think Billy was a shock. And I think Trace are looking to be that here in this tournament. Already equalizing. But as said, when they played versus the likes of Vitality, their attack was clean. The only
Do they
round
keep
lost was
going
a
B,
pistol.
though?
Everything else went their way. So definitely facing a lot more resistance and an early Viper's Pit and some aggression on the other side of the map.
It's good that Brim just
From
broke the dog
Aspas.
there to keep the
Now has
rotator
himself
coming
an
in.
operator. As said, they had so much cash, so him spending to basically lock down an awful lot of control. The question is, how far does he go, and does he catch the
Wow,
spike?
he's gonna get him for sure here.
This would be terrible.
Yep.
And it is the spike on the floor.
Bomb down as well.
He's not sticking around to defend it. The right call. But early on, Trace losing that,
You can see how
hesitating to pick
nervous.
it back up, and they'll go running right to the other side of the map, right towards
This is still a very winnable round for Trace. There's only 2
Will
B.
have the timing to get out here in just a moment. They'll still have to deal
Now
with
the Brim's
Mizzino
gonna
on the
rotate,
backside,
though.
and he's looking for a fight.
Oh, okay.
Mazzino is going to deny 2 before the
Mazzino.
showstopper connects onto him. And that Viper's Pit now has extra support. King has joined the B site. Tex is there watching behind. They don't have time to go back either. They have to just run into this site or just hold on to the weaponry that they've got. And I'm assuming at this stage they are going for that second option. The question is, again, with credit still available, do the remaining players of Lev just opt to fight this and try and remove those guns?
Well played. Clean round from Lev. Relatively clean.
Down. That looks like a more passive phase.
A lot of utility use.
Okay. Heavy shower control with Raze, sorry, holding short.
And Aspas having that much command of the map just can't happen. By the looks of it, though, they might be opting to pick up the pace and it's a missed
nice
shot
try.
that will give them the site.
It will. Ultimate used by Hebe. It's not caught anyone. Clearing out the back corner at least, but 4 players inside of Bat. That's a hard one.
This is hard now. This is very hard for Trace. Not getting anybody with that ult.
Or any extra utility calm. A little bit of a tough spot. He's in jail. Might not have been annihilated, but he's put behind bars. Breaks himself.
I honestly I don't know what Trace does here. They just have to sit here and wait.
Just in case the TP is taken.
Aspas is also 1 away from his ult.
For now, might not be a bad idea for Trace, but they have no idea how many players are waiting on the opposite side of those smokes.
They can TPB, but they don't know if there's a guy like in this area or not.
But I think this has to be a brawl
or here, or here, or here. So they're waiting for this guy. Oh, they're gonna fake another tap as this guy walks up long, then TP.
On the other side, but again, planting here is definitely not going to be easy. As there will be spams, there will be attempted denial. I don't mind the idea from Bianche to just throw out a flash, but now they are going to make that switch. Kai has been lurking.
Oh, he heard them.
And he's gonna
oh
get the
my
kill.
God,
That's
well fucking played.
That allows them the plant. That denies all the space that was there for the side of Leviatán. It's going to have to be a full retake.
This is what we've been missing. They've tried to push and pull the map, but they've never found the kills on the lurk in these rounds. It was only Bianche opening up a site.
That was very nice.
Leveraging it out of their hands, but now they've actually got some space. They've got the plant. They've got the
this
advantage.
Is still possible for Lev to win this.
Tagged up.
If Aspas gets a kill here, he's gonna win the round with his ult.
The operator on Aspas, waiting for an opportunity for someone to show their face, but it's not happening. A very patient display by Trace as the timer runs down. Feng able to take the double on the back, and now it's just the op turning tail to the A site and being chased down. Eventually, they'll just decide to let him be. And
well done.
With the round
honestly, a fucking well-played round by Trace.
By Leviatán, we're tied up 4-4.
Yeah, and high impact from Kai. Like, the thing I've always been impressed with
gorgeous
the recent matches I've seen from Trace is they plant, and then the post-plants from them have been fantastic.
Well, much more global control by Trace. I like this look. You're expecting the adaptation from Leviatán. The aggressive pushes. The camera actually didn't spot him, but this will be checked periodically by Kai. He's not going to let them slip by undetected. 2 players tucked in the corner for Leviatán. They've been good at taking that space and farming the orbs. Again, Texas got the ultimate online. Thrash.
This is the perfect spot to go.
Last time they tried to hit a site, B was defended by it. Both pulses of the Thrash completely halted the play and left the attackers with next to no time to get that plant in. Now, though, the space taken for free. There's the spot from Kai. Cage to protect him as well. A little bit of
nice,
pushing,
Ian.
but
Nice.
Comes around the side. Opens up the back control and the big swing again. Bianche, they're rushing to try to defend this man, but he can't get away. Luckily, the trade is in. 3 kills from Tex keeps it doable for Leviatán, though.
Yeah, the sensor to the back site. The wall also holding them back at least a little longer. It's going to take time to break it. I think Aspas not even going to shoot. He just wants to make sure that the game isn't given away.
Nade.
Will do just that. Hebe, that's landed perfectly on him. It will force him out, but he's still standing. Hasn't been spotted. They don't know where he is right now. The sensor will get one. And in the meantime, Aspas, he's actually popped the showstopper, but instead, it's going to try tapping it. Knows he needs to get this one to half. Rocket back.
Wait, they thought he was shower.
Quick enough. Hebe with the Red Bull clutch will put Trace on the board once again.
And now the leads. Goes through. It's seen them. And they've got their sights set on it. They're going to fight for the control. It's Aspas to find it. And in goes the stim beacon for the swing. Aspas with another. And they're shutting them down. Lighting up the kill feed. The Leviatán side now with a 2-man advantage. That spike has no chance to be planted. And away, Trap's covering it, but a lot of control.
Yeah, I didn't even know what's going on. My internet was on the whole time.
Well, by the looks of it, it's been bypassed. But there is a second one. It's not going to get any easier for Mazzino to lock them in, but he can make sure they're not coming back. And understandably, again, to the IGL going down. But even still, the rest of the players somewhat locked out at the site. A flank coming in. Aspas has to fight versus 2.
Oh
and he gets nothing.
my god, what is going on, bro?
The stun as well to catch Tex. They know where he is. And Mazzino's
honestly, 5 rounds on
getting
defense is fine.
Play. And they know he's coming. He had to break the trap to get through here. I think the hope was that Kai would be one of those players to fall, but nobody is falling on their side, and it's Kai's triple already. Mazzino out to put him to bed finally, but there's plenty players to trade that out. 6 rounds now for Trace. You came in today thinking that...
Put Aspas into play, Tex alongside him. Kai is watching. The first goes his way, and the information will be there.
What is going on? What is going on? Is Lev really fucked right now?
That's a deadly dude to take that. Kicks out enough. Just running, spamming, knowing his opponent was low. But the rest of the team haven't just been sitting there. They're making their way towards the B site, but with 2 kills going down on A, I believe Viper being spotted and maybe even a flash being popped. Definitely a flash.
He donates 5k to charity if Trace wins.
I know there's only one man on this A site.
They're looking for him. The Tigers got the scent. It's on the way, and King's being spotted. Molly down will delay them slightly, and the net is gorgeous. No escape for King.
Oh my god, I'm going to lose 100 gifted.
Not just by the net, but by Fung Fung as well. Watch out for this swing, Com. Lawking's already swapped up his position deep to cover that walkthrough. And with the wall, the barrier blocking them out completely, Mazzino's going to have to give away his position. He knows there's a likely swing, but he can't do anything about it. Phenomenal half from Trace for the America's #1 seed. And
we are at cruising altitude.
Has up his sleeve now that they're on the defensive
okay,
side.
long B control, making noise long B with Viper running up, making noise as these guys walk up short A. I like that. 3, 2, 1 through the smoke. We have a timing onto 2 guys short A. We break this trip. We kill this guy. Kai's fucked.
Towards the trip. Kai's been decent so far, under pressure, but you wouldn't think it. The way that he's playing! 3 in the pistol round. As said, this guy at times can look like an insane jet, but put him on the scent. He's still hitting the shots. Mazzino, though, returns in kind. This would have to be an absurd clutch, but I've seen this man do it throughout the years.
Little heal as well.
He knows where he is.
That spam would have taken him out otherwise. And the heal comes back through. Just below 70. Trace, 4 versus 1. Nobody looking to peak. Playing this one
they're not
down
gonna
to
win,
the last
right?
on the timer. Letting Mazzino be the one that has to step forward. He sees an opportunity. And the shot connects through the wall. So much damage done already. If he had some teammates by his side, we might start to believe. But as he walks through, it's Fung Fung to find him. 8 rounds on the board, another pistol in the hands of Trace, and an early...
And obviously for the other side, there can't be a lot here. Tex and Aspas.
Okay, I'm actually worried now.
Players who've been performing so far in this map will have Sheriffs a chance to do some damage, reduce the purchase, and what is a fairly safe one. In fact, I don't think you'd normally see this many SMGs, but on a map like Bayern, there's a lot of tight angles, a lot of ideas.
Live button isn't as good as 2x?
I don't really mind.
Well then, that's fine. Gives me 2x.
I think it was Con who said that at this event, the
Yo, chat, you know what I've been obsessed with lately? I know about a yap about something completely random.
Well, so far they most certainly have.
Oh, they're gonna get bombed down here. I've been obsessed with poker videos.
Exactly.
That's the real question.
Yeah, I think it was a few days ago. This performance, already phenomenal. And now, 8 rounds on the board, looking to convert another.
Like Daniel Negreanu, he has a whole series on YouTube that he does. If you guys know who that is, it's pretty good. It's fun to watch.
Aspas gets nothing done either. It's again Tex that has to do the heavy lifting. And,
well, these guys are dancing right now. They're literally dancing over us.
Later. 9 rounds now, locked in for Trace.
Did you guys know Phil Ivey? Did you guys see the thing about it was a long time ago, but where he like cheated?
But last time out versus Vitality, I think
3 hookah, Brim holds along, Viper makes noise short, or sorry, bathrooms comes back.
His Molotovs that did so much for them. I think
initial hookah control, but are we gonna break the?
You
We better
expect a bit
fucking
more
break this
from
trip.
someone of his caliber on an individual level. Although the Des put him at number 5 in their blind ranking,
Nice,
so maybe
nice,
not.
nice.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
And we don't expect anything.
Wait, this guy's taking back hookah? No!
Close to double digits. This could be the round to do it, but like you said, it's common now to see 4 rifles bought up for Trace. They go for a lot of SMGs.
They just walk back into hookah?
Kai. Good man to have it. And he's right up in A heaven. With an opportunity as they look to come through.
Oh my god, are we gonna
Big
fake?
traps
Make them
set
push?
up to try to catch
Oh
them.
my god, make them push into Aspas.
Leviatán, they have to be cautious.
Yeah.
Being watched. Cam further back. And the ability for
Look. Prius doesn't want to miss the kill, so he's trying so hard to watch Aspas.
Yeah, they were waiting for contact to the cam. They've also got Aspas still holding on to control in case they want to go back through the TP. The worry I have, though, is that he's alone with the rifle. So if he goes down,
Push,
there is
man!
potential the rest of the team are going to go pushing, and they've walked straight into the trap. The sensor catches one now. Aspas trying to take space. He
I'm
loses
actually
the
gonna
fight as
disconnect,
well.
chat.
This bonus round is about as good as it could get. The nade.
Oh
gonna do an
my
extra little bit
fucking
of
god,
chip
they are
damage.
playing.
And my main worry
Nice,
now
Com.
is that time is ticking. Com, though, has brought this back. He's made it competitive.
Let's go, we need this kill. We need this kill in
They
U-Haul.
don't want to get too far ahead of themselves. 20 seconds on the clock as the spike was
Oh,
starting to be
it's well played by you,
Sometimes
King.
he'll just go swing it in madly, but now these players are boxed in. The rotate's not quite here in time. Tex holding
Kill him.
further back. He has the back, and in fact, he has the front too. Fung down.
Trade.
Good
Nice
battle
trades,
for
nice trades. We're
Lance's
both in
little
U-Haul.
labor.
Perfect.
They get there
Everything's
in the end. A 2 versus 2. Big swing
nice,
in from
Ian.
PNK, but he gets nothing done. The tap from Bay.
Come on, we're playing now. We're playing the game now.
Bring it across the line for free. Yeah, if they go blast packing through,
Okay.
they get caught, but most of the time they'll destroy the first trap. And then they think they can walk right
Immature.
in. Little
It's
bit.
so immature.
He's stuck.
Beautiful net. Tex, though, holding his ground.
love
He doesn't
it.
want to take the pin out just yet, and we'll use Mosh to
I
do
love
I
it.
like that.
I love it. We don't get caught like
Ability
that.
Just to make sure he stays alive. Now this time, they're going to go forward. They've already broken the traps. There's a sonic sensor covering it, and then Fung ready to swing.
Oh, he took it back.
Blocking.
He took it back. They didn't break it. He took it back, and he has the second one down. It's actually just... The guy is reading them like a book at the moment. Expected it to come in. Maneuvered it. I think he's put it over the TP.
Okay, good thing
So
is
if they
these guys
try
are
and
passive,
rotate,
which
they're
makes
gonna
the
get
Cypher
stuck.
come to
Yeah,
help
it's like
them
right on
because
the
they
air
have no
bounce. The best of the best. I think him and Texture are the one put into that bracket right now. But well, this is the exact reason why. Just finding opener after opener.
Look at my boy
Stun
Aspas
not
go,
quite
dude.
catching
So
this time,
inspirational.
but even the nade to close out Kai at the back of the site.
Trace?
And that was about
No.
That was about all the ideas they had to just try and throw the wall over. But he's using all his utility on that side of the map and then just running back in the other direction to set up on B, which is currently where the remainder is going. Zeno's trying to sell the idea that there's a lot of presence, and Bianca...
Wait, what?
He believed him. He believed there was someone there and decided to
He
swing
just
and take the
peeks?
fight.
Right here.
Successful fight. A good scrap. And the rotates on the back of it. No information on the A site. Nobody else seen. They suspect that the B site is where the fight's coming through. That's when Fung steps up. The lighter investment. He couldn't even get full shield.
What the fuck?
Trying to save their money for the next round, but now, like I said, a killer 2, this becomes doable. That orbital strike, you start to think about possibly using it. If you get the information, and that they most certainly have. All 3 players spotted towards long. They're not going to have a way out of here. It's being watched, and they've been spotted coming back 35 seconds, even dealing with that man. If they don't kill him, you're not going to want to rotate to the A site. So much utility waiting there. And yeah, he's on his way to the other side. They still have to break through. Fung, who's got another, the nade and the net, stopping them in their tracks. 20 seconds.
What the fuck?
Leviatán, they have nowhere to go. No space taken, and the spike on its way to spawn. That's a double-digit round for Trace. And it looks like
Right here.
they might want to go hunting when this timer ticks down. Yeah, Fung stepping through.
It's more
They're
so
fucking with
that-
us.
I think that's what it is. He's only got himself a Guardian. There's also a Stinger. They are somewhat being watched for, but I think King couldn't really risk an overextension and giving them...
Honestly, what is happening? What is happening?
Again, you look at Trace, it's not an issue.
Okay, full gun round. Let's just do something together.
Everyone is putting up the performance. It's a team effort.
5
It's
short
gone
A. I
double
like
digits.
it. I love it, actually.
Leviatán.
5 short A.
Credit still
If we can
decently
get
healthy. They need to figure
calm
out this
bomb plant,
defensive side. No one
we're
there to
chilling.
capitalize on the traps this time. Much more passive on the A side. We saw this from Leviatán when they had 4 players in Bath. I don't think there's going to be too much of a fight on the site itself. Instead,
Yeah.
those players will focus on just keeping the control.
With this, it's a delay strategy. Like, you've got the orbital strike, you've got the Molotov as well, the nade from Fong Fong on that side of the map as well, so that they're literally trying to play the exact same game we saw moments ago. Already, pressure being put on.
Nice shot, man.
Running out. He takes down Kai. That's a great start.
Ulti up.
Attempted to be planted. Orbital strike going to be used. Forces him out of position, but there's not really anyone to capitalize just yet.
Bro.
Fong Fong trying
He
to place
gets
it.
two!
He comes out with two. Now has a showstopper his own. I think Aspas may have actually just jumped over that, but now he's surrounded. He's got players coming in from behind. They still don't have Showers control, and I feel like they need to get out. They need to get out as quick as possible. They may get stunned.
We
on the B
lost.
side, though.
We actually
They will
lost.
be there to capitalize if they do. In
Hold
fact,
them to their
Annihilation
grave?
is used, and it's caught one. That's the spike. They have to break Tex out, and he's gone when he comes out the other side. Calm left with it all to do, and he's shut down. What a round from Heibei. That utility, the rotation, the reads, absolutely.
Utility users. That was the exact sensor I was talking about. I was like, that's what a lot of deadlock players do. You put that sensor
No, it's not
down,
even,
you
it's the
leave it for
internet, guys.
whole
You guys
round.
said it yourself. You guys said it yourself.
Between them. This one's going down to the wire. And we've seen some spectacular uses of those timeouts. Every time one has come in, the team calling, it's finding a new groove, but there's no more. And a spread net from this attacking side, just looking to find any spots where Trace are getting aggressive or feeling confident in their individual duels. And if worse comes to worse, just send Aspas in to kill them all.
Spike dropped.
This could be a way back in with credits
All right.
on the edge for either side. Fong Fong waiting patiently, but after the shot's not connected, he's not going to overextend. That is something else I've enjoyed with these players on either side is feel like there's a respect for each other.
Bro,
Again,
so many
those sensors
trips.
Going to be frustrating. I think they did throw a blast back to destroy them, but just wasn't quite there in time. Spam, it is going to deny the plant. That will at least buy a little bit of extra time, and this fight for Showers
You need to kill Calm.
could be crucial. We've already seen what they can do with that control, but clearly unaware of how far Calm had got.
Great lurk by Calm. Yeah, he's just been shift walking up
No.
the whole round. Kill comes back
Yeah,
in the other direction, and
Aspas.
Aspas isn't happy about
No,
that, but
Aspas.
he goes a little too far. Yankee waiting for him. Calm walled off and dropped.
Dude,
and a
chat,
stun
they're
in.
playing perfect. They're playing
Retaking the control
perfectly.
at
What
the
can we
very
do? They're
least.
playing
Came
perfect.
down to 58.
Good
the
TP.
double TP used this time.
Good
the
TP,
B
good
site
TP,
not
good TP.
So well defended.
And they
No
don't have any
trap
ults either.
for them.
He's jumping
No
to the left.
annihilation.
They have no
It's
ults,
gonna
no
be the plan
smokes,
in the 2 versus
no
3.
cages. They have to fight.
To be an immediate shot connected, which there is. One goes their way. It's all up to King, and he gets all 3. It's been a quiet game for him.
Still.
I love the honesty.
For Leviatán. Attack side, couple of safety nets to fall back on. They get site control. Post plan's going to be strong with either
So
one
much
of those
money,
ults, let
dude. They
alone
have so
both.
much money.
Kai has had a bit of a tougher time. I feel like he's always been in a
We're
1v1
closer
with
to better
Aspas.
ults than they are.
Anytime he's in a fight, and he has not been winning that 1v1. We're going to try and play a bit more aggressively. Bear in mind, a couple of stingers in play, but we've already seen that Trace are competent when it comes to their lower buys. Kai already going to fall out of there, not look to overextend and make sure that there's delay. The Seekers have gone out on the other side of the map as well, which means that we're going to see Looking already.
Oh no, their
All
brim
the
is
way
pushed
They
up.
have so much information.
Calm,
They
do
can
not
stack
get
this
flanked,
side of
Calm.
Calm's
Clear it,
position.
Calm.
Now he's up close, ready for this fight. But
Already
he loses
enough.
it. And now the back is open. Leviatán have to worry about that. The rotation through the TP won't be as easy this time. And lots of utility. It wasn't placed in the early round by Kai. Oh, he has to get
Okay, we
out
still
of there.
have U-Haul. Still
Giving
take
up the
U-Haul.
control, and Leviatán quick to
No.
seize it. Trap goes off, but no one there to capitalize
Come
on
on,
it.
get bombed down,
Broken
get
the
bombed
trap,
down, baby,
take
get
Lamb's
bombed down.
control, and a lot of space
Nice.
now given to that side.
Bomb
with
planted.
Kai down, it's on Fong Fong.
What an
Able to at
immature
least
flash
take
that
King.
was.
Keep the favor in
Nice,
the hands of the
Mazinho.
defenders, but it
Nice,
doesn't last
Ian.
long.
Peek,
The weaker
keep peeking,
weapons
guys, one at a
starting to
time.
show the cracks in this late round defense. The play up by Law King. going all the way
Oh,
around.
this flank. Oh, this
You
flank.
can see Bianchi
Oh, this flank is immature.
And he's done exactly that. A free kill. And now these players surrounded, pressured on both sides, locking down to 11. And he gets one. One more needed. But he stops in the last second.
Come on!
Tex delivers the fatal blow. And double digits for Leviatán.
I don't know what happened.
Been missing. Well, King literally doubled his kills
Yeah.
a round ago. Even still, though, it was a low buy. Trace now have weaponry back in hand, but for the series' sake, if they've learned anything from Talon, you just can't let this map slip away.
He's facing a wall because he's in the middle of the map ready to smoke either site, you fucking dork. Stupid bitch.
Ready by Trace. Loking wants to have that. As a response, if they step up into those traps, if they get stunned
So
on
annoying.
their way into lamps. But you can see
Okay,
Leviatán.
look at the ultimates we have. Look at the
control.
ultimates we have.
Having an orb.
We win this round, they are broke as fuck at 11-11. And we have a Viper Raze ult and Gecko ult to get through hookah and long. We take the bomb site, we Viper ult, we win the round. They have nothing to stop it except Brim ult.
Now they have to try and sprint their way back.
We have the bomb site for free.
There is an orbital strike available. Maybe
We're chilling.
They could try and use that to deny the plant.
I think that's the idea behind the gamble.
Is he gonna Brim ult the
Allow his
site?
team to take site control, knowing they can pop down the orbital
He didn't.
strike. It's
Good molly here.
but a little late. Perhaps the plan is to use it in the post plant, in the retake, for the defensive side to open up some space for them to fight with Aspas up close. That could be the disruption that they need. In goes Thrash, causing problems. In fact, detaining a teammate as well.
Aspas died with
good enough.
Raze ult? Aspas died with Raze
They
ult?
still have to get through that Viper's pit, and plenty of players are standing in their way. The spike right inside of it, but the sprays going Trace's way. Blind fire, and every shot landing. King and Calm with the smoke now falling. Hey, Bay.
Calm, bring me home again.
Because of the decay, and quite a lot of these players are decayed, but the health goes back to full. They start to tap that spike, cause the spams to go back in the other direction. Kai loses a lot of his life, but the spams aren't landing. They're not even close! Right under their nose! Trace of defuse behind the smoke! And now, on the cusp of victory.
Over right there.
Look at the weaponry as well. Now Leviatán need to make it work. With a couple of stingers, or 3 in fact, at least they've got the showstopper.
Well, that's
Okay.
exactly one before.
It's a little bit late. The thing is, the trip's still online. And in fact, Loki, he's going to die here. Surely he's going to die! The man was on 5 HP, but he still manages to land the headshot.
Running out.
Well, if you weren't familiar with Trace's game after their first match,
And Chad, I agree with you guys. Twitch has been acting really strange, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Very weird stuff happening tonight, for sure. Just kidding. Hey, just joking.